Hi. Hey guys, I apologize in advance if this is potentially the shakiest vlog ever because of course the only day this week that I plan to film and I forgot my tripod. But I just got to the barn, so I'm gonna kind of jump into morning hay since everyone is hungry and it's quite chilly. We had a pretty significant temperature drop this week. Finally got pretty chilly this week. Dropped into the high 20s, low 30s after being 80 last Saturday, so all the ponies are feeling it. So those of you that keep up with Norman, his blood work came back good. His insulin levels are back to normal. We just have to keep soaking his hay even though we're using first cut now. I just made sure to give him his percent orally mixed in with some liquid vitamin E now because I think he was able to get it out of the little pill pocket things and the carrots that I was trying to sneak it in. So that way I know that he gets it, and I give it to him first thing before he's had anything to eat, before he gets his soaked hay. And then this client horse, Riley, is getting some sulfate to treat hind gut ulcers. So I'm going to give him his meds too this morning before I kind of get into the feeding turnout routine, but everybody else is eating hay. Today I have some clipping to do, a couple more clips today, and I want to do some hanging out with Z. For my birthday this year, fingers crossed, I asked my husband if he would pay for me to take the Balance Through the Movement Method course, which is done by a body worker, and my body worker recommended it to me, and I've been doing some research on it, and it sounds super cool. So he's been on pretty much straight vacation other than some hacks down the road, and I've done some walking groundwork exercises with him, but I also want to, today I kind of wanted to spend a little bit of time just hanging out in the paddock with him. And kind of just spend some time watching him walk and move around. I think that's a little bit of the premise of this Balance Through Movement course. So I want to just spend some time watching him out in his pasture and just hang out in a chair with him. And then I have a Rex and Doppler to clip today. So that's kind of what's on the agenda. I haven't been riding right now. Z's coming up on a full month off. I want to get through a couple weeks of November. My goal is to kind of do this balance through movement method stuff, which is a lot of groundwork stuff with him for the next few weeks. And then, ideally I'd really like to not start riding again until December. I think it's just fair to him to have a couple full months of really light stuff where he can just focus on relaxing fully through his body and feeling comfortable before we kind of start to build all that muscle back up for next season. So, I'm not really a believer in that it's good for him mentally to be in full work every day of his life, and that's personal preference. I think it's still good to do things with him being a thoroughbred. you know, that's why I've been doing some groundwork stuff. Like mentally, it's good to do some stuff with him on the ground and hacking, things like that. But I think, you know, I personally take rest breaks from when I'm in like hardcore workout riding gym mode, and then I take vacation periods of a couple weeks. So I feel like it's only fair to give him some time for his body to rest and his mind to rest and things like that. So that's kind of where I'm at with him. Find my scoop. And we'll see how that goes. And I have some clipping to do today as well. Oh, Norm, are you just the cutest ever? Are you just the cutest ever? Yeah? And you know it. Oh, I know. This is Norm's first batch of soap hay. Still can't believe I forgot my tripod. Ugh, so annoying. I use the reusable plastic bags to kind of like carry all my crap to the barn, and I guess I forgot it in one of the other bags. Oh well. I am just getting morning stalls mucked and some horses turned out before I start clipping Rex. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna get to clipping Rex really quick now that I've washed his legs. Then he'll get a beamer session. Then I gotta jump into grooming Richie, giving him a beamer session and a quick lunch before he gets ridden today. So busy morning here. Let's jump in. So for great reference, this is what it is like to clip a dirty horse. Rex did not get a bath or any hot toweling before being clipped, which is why I'm having lines and I'm having to take some extra time to really smooth all that out, which is why you should always clean your horse before you clip. Do you feel all fresh and clean? You look so handsome with your fresh clip. Okay, now that I'm done clipping Rex and Richie got ridden, he is good to go. I'm gonna feed some lunch and then drag a chair out into Z's paddock and see how that goes. It's kind of a cold, windy day, so it may not be the best day to do it, but I just want to give it a go. So I put some little pieces of carrot in my pocket so that if he is happy to like hang out with me and approach me in the bright, scary chair, I don't know. One of my friends had suggested that like you do this just to kind of like hang out with them and do something different, so I'm just giving it a try. Just like gonna hang out with him in his paddock. I also have to clip Doppler today, but the friend of mine that's leasing him is gonna come and help me tag team that because he is not great for clipping. So I'm waiting for her to get here so I have some help for that because he is not that great about clipping. buddy. He's definitely a little wound up with the cold wind today, so we'll see how this goes. And he definitely thinks I have cookies. He can smell them. I'm gonna figure out where to put my camera. You're not afraid of this? I really thought you would be afraid. This is not scary? You're so funny. Okay, don't hurt yourself. Here. Top of me? Are you gonna stand on top of me? Okay, so I honestly thought he'd be terrified of the chair, and the fact that he's not is honestly pretty funny. He's gonna crib on the exact post that I put my camera on. Good job, buddy. He's definitely food motivated, and I've always known that about him. But I really thought that the chair would be kind of scary. But clearly it's not. Being that horses are herd animals, like I kind of just wanted to spend time hanging out with him in more of like his pasture herd relaxed environment, because I don't really spend a lot of time just hanging out with him, and we don't have a like enclosed arena where we can encourage liberty or play work, unfortunately. So his paddock seemed like a good idea, and there's no other horses out with him because unfortunately he gets bullied a lot. Now that I've given him a treat, he wants to crib. But I'm gonna see if he'll follow me around a little bit. Good boy. Good job. Good boy. Good boy coming. Obviously I know Z pretty well now, that I've spent a year getting to know him. And so obviously you need to know your horse to do something like this. I feel like the way that he's actually like super curious about the chair makes me want to get him some toys, like a hay ball or something. Good boy. You don't always get a cookie. Well, this was less eventful than I would have expected, to be completely honest. Probably because of all the groundwork I've done with him would be my guess as to why he's not really concerned about the chair and happy to kind of hang out with me. So yeah, that's probably all that hanging out I'm gonna do with him today. I've been out here probably for 15 minutes or so, and I still want him to have normal time hanging out outside. If you notice the bandage on his leg, that's because he just has a little skin infection stuff, like funk going on, so I'm trying to keep it clean from all the mud we've had from all the rain. So anyways, I'm gonna go get some more chores done, but that's kind of all I have today. Just another day in the office outside. My little cribbing machine. Good boy. Good job. You're so brave. Doppler was actually quite a pain in the butt to clip today, so I didn't actually film like do they call it exit from the vlog, so I apologize. This is the end. Please make sure you like my videos, comments. I love to hear from you guys, and subscribe to my channel if you guys enjoy the vlog, and I will see you guys soon.